This video is going to show basic V-Ray materials. I'm going to start off with just a regular V-Ray material. Actually, that shouldn't be there. Oops. Let's just draw an object out here so we can test it out. I like to use the sphere. Okay, V-Ray material. This is the diffuse color, obviously. You can use a color or a map, and you can, like any materials, you can turn up and down the weight of that map here. And there's all these other maps as well. Here's the reflection part of the material. Black means no reflection. White means mirror reflection. And everything else means. Reflection glossiness is similar to the specularity of the object. 1 means it reflects like a mirror. 0 means it's a completely matte reflection. You'll see that reflection. If it'll come up on my screen. Okay, there's the matte reflection. It looks really weird. Put that as 0.65 on that. It'll look more normal. There you go. That reflection glossiness is locked to also the highlight glossiness with this L here. If you unlock it, you adjust it. So you could have a mirror reflection and still get a specular highlight on there, like that. I think that looks weird. I almost always leave these two things locked together. Refraction works the same way. What is perfectly refractive? Here's the index of refraction here, and you can do glossy refraction, which I usually use for things like frosted glass. For the light to shine, for the sunlight to shine through glass, I turn on this effect. That lets trace right through the glass. And for glass, like on a window or something like that, I usually put this down to 0 or near 1, so that it doesn't distort things as you look through the glass. So let me just continue to make a basic glass here, kind of help you understand how all this works. Okay, for glass, I usually, for a regular clear glass, I usually just put diffuse as black, because it doesn't need to have any color. Light's going to be going right through it. For the reflection, I always use a fall-off map on glass. This is the front side of reflection, and this is as it becomes sorry, this is perpendicular to the camera if you're looking straight at something, and this is parallel to the camera. So as it gets more parallel to your camera view, it will become more reflective. In this example, that's at full white. Looking straight at the glass is full black, and that's kind of how glass works. As it gets at more of a steep angle as it goes away from you, it will be more reflective. One way to imitate real glass even better is by putting an actual curve on it. By putting one of these Béziers in here and making it kind of a curve like that. I usually make it reflect a little bit, even if it's perpendicular to the camera, so that it doesn't just look solid black. So that means it's a little bit of color there, and then it goes along this curve as the angle changes, and when it's perfectly perpendicular, it's a mirror reflection. So it follows that curve. Or you can just do it like this. Put this at, say, 27 value. The value is what's determining this here. And then 255 as it becomes perpendicular. You can also put colors into this if you have some sort of colored glass, like a blue. But again, the value, the reflections will be tinted, but the value determines how much it's actually reflecting. So this will reflect with kind of a purple tint at a value of 22. I actually don't want that though, so I'll leave it like that. You can see the map here. Okay. So the refraction, we don't want any glossiness, it's clear glass going straight through. Index of refraction I reset there. That's pretty much it. I wanted to affect shadows so that the sunlight will shine through it. And that's pretty much basic glass. It's really simple. If you wanted chrome, it'd be similar. You would just turn off refraction. You don't want any light going through it. And then you can actually just take off this fall off map and make it completely reflective on no matter what angle it's at. That's kind of how chrome works. And the thing to remember with chromes and other metals is that a lot of times they're getting most of their color from reflection. So you can see that the chrome itself is kept completely black, but it just reflects everything around it, so it gets its color from its environment. And that's similar with a lot of